the Page of Swords coming out. And the Four of Pentacles. With the Sun on the bottom of the deck. I think that you're heavily invested in yourself at this time. You're investing in yourself. You're holding your investments to your chest. Like this person is clutching her bag full of pentacles to her chest, like she's protecting it. She's holding onto it, as the Four of Pentacles kind of signifies. The Page of Swords is about curiosity and investment, knowledge, right? Learning. You have a lot of light bulbs that are kind of lighting up the way of where you're going next in as far as your research goes. Okay, so what is this research? The Sun at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you're researching what actually truly makes you happy at this time. You might have been someone that could be called a people pleaser, someone that is codependent. And we all have to change roles depending on what relationships or scenarios that we're in on a daily basis. Sometimes when you're at work, you are forced to be codependent. You are forced to do what you're told. You're forced to support the boss. You're stuff like that. But in your personal life, people pleasing is detrimental. It's not the same as being kind. Okay, people pleasing is actually manipulation, wrapped up in a sweet package, because we're giving away our own self, our own dignity, our own authenticity when we people please, because we are doing things for a certain outcome to happen. We're not doing it to actually spread kindness or what have you, be nice or give back. It's more of, let me fawn this person, let me kiss their ass, let me suck up to them, let me let me help them almost dig into their fantasies, right? Or dig into their confusion of reality. So basically, it's giving me that once someone goes so far down the people-pleasing route where they give away themselves, like they don't even matter themselves. What matters is how the other person feels constantly. Now, if you're in an abusive relationship, you might be codependent by default. Either you were codependent to start with, which happens, narcissists and people like that, people that are predators will look for these people-pleasing types because they're easy to manipulate and they're givers. But the thing is that they're not really giving. They think that they're doing a good thing, but in the long run, you're doing something terrible to yourself, because you're not giving because you want to give. You're giving because you feel like you have to. You're letting someone run free, even if you want to say something negative or you want to tell them something how you actually feel about a scenario. You are deterred from doing that because you just want to keep the other person happy. The term walking on eggshells is giving me something here. When you walk on eggshells with people and you constantly give, like if you have a narcissistic parent, you have to walk on eggshells constantly with them, because you never know what's going to happen next. You never know what mood they're going to be, and you never know when they're going to attack. And it's usually when you start to relax, when you finally just take a deep breath and go, that's when they attack you. So if you're in this hypervigilant state constantly and you're always people pleasing, you have to start evaluating the relationships around you and start to wonder if you are giving away a little bit of your soul every time you are fawning someone, right? It's we hear of the phrase freeze, fight, fawn, right? There's another one I'm forgetting right now, but these are all strategies on how we survive around people, especially dark, people that are just really kind of like they like to control scenarios and people around them, right? And a people pleaser is a perfect puppet for them. So what else? Let's see, what else with this people pleasing? The Page of Swords. I feel like you're starting to gain insight on this about yourself and really start to wonder what makes me happy with the Sun on the bottom. The bottom is your foundation, right? The Lovers. Who is really going to make me happy? What kind of partner would actually make me feel healthy and happy, truly happy, not like forced happiness or codependent happiness or one-sided happiness, like you're constantly giving to your husband, but your husband doesn't do half of what you do back to, to kind of pour into you. You're constantly pouring your cups, right, into other people until they run dry, and then no one refills your cup. That's basically what it is in a nutshell. So I think you're starting to understand, Lovers, the Empress, you're starting to understand what actually makes you happy again and who is going to refill you.